so cool. I'm gonna wash these when I get home, but I'm gonna have them with my porridge tomorrow. So, according to Wikipedia, Canterbury was a medieval pilgrimage, and there are these ancient walls that you can see here. So they apparently encircle the city centre here in Canterbury, which is really unique.
I'm looking out from my window. Sun's coming up like the day before.
It is absolutely crazy to think that these edible berries, blackberries, are just growing in the bushes here. I think that is so cool. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Dover, just exceeding my expectations for the beauty, the natural beauty. We're approaching the White Cliffs now, and I tell you guys, I can't believe this. So apparently, guys, the White Cliffs of Dover region in England is the bit of the coastline that faces the Dover Strait and France. And I believe the ships that dock into that harbour there, they transport a lot of goods from France and continental Europe. And the cliffs themselves are comprised of chalk and streaks of flint. So they say, guys, on a clear day, you can see across over there to France, where that ship is coming from. And it's headed to that harbour there. So I'm not sure if you can see, but there's a wall, a fort that they've built around the wharf. And it looks like when the swell is rough, it looks as though they can close that opening there. And you can't see it at the moment. Actually, no, you can. You can see there. There's a truck packing onto that boat there. And I'm not sure if it's that exact like shipping line that carries the cars across the English Channel, across into France, where that ship is coming from. Alrighty guys, it's been a wonderful day exploring Canterbury and the White Cliffs of Dover. And now it's back to London. Mini Cooper Club, and it's got seat warmers. And what's the app that we hire this on? And because Turo has a policy whereby you return the car at the level of petrol that you received it on. So we received this Mini Cooper Club at 3 bars, and then last night, so this whole entire week they've been anticipating, like, there's been something going on with the supply of like oil from Russia, and it's caused people to panic buy. And so anyway, so we received the Mini Cooper Club at 3 bars. Club Mini. So we got this Mini Cooper Club Med at 3 bars full. And so the policy with Turo is that you return the car at the same level in terms of petrol that you got the car on. So, also, further context, London has been having a petrol crisis. So apparently the supply from, like, something's been happening in Russia. So something's been happening in Russia causing a supply shortage here in London. And of course, when there's a shortage, people panic buy. So they've been panic buying petrol. So anyway, we got this car when it was 3 bars full yesterday. We had to drive all the way to the other side of London to visit family, and all the way on to the other side of London. And anyway, so by the time we left last night, we were on like a bar of petrol left. And keeping in mind that petrol crisis that's been happening, it took us an hour to find an actual petrol station that had gas, or in this case diesel, that we could fill up on. So all the other petrol stations that we had come across, there were about like maybe 10 of them that we had come across, and all of them had like either cones blocking the entrance, or like the actual petrol pump, they were covered like with signs saying like out of use at the moment because of the shortage. Anyway, so we were sweating trying to get to a petrol station last night, keeping in mind we had a bar left of petrol. And thank God Texaco, he saved our lives. We came across a petrol station at Texaco in this like random like urban area, or random like residential area, more correctly to say. And yeah, so we filled up on a full thing of petrol for our adventure today to Canterbury. And just to get the most use out of the petrol, and that so we can run it back down to 3 bars, we decided to head to Dover, and it was so worth it. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys that story. And the whole moral of my story, guys, is so to further run this petrol down, we've got the heating on. Like you can see that we've got the heating down like up to 21 degrees, and we both have our seat warmers on. And it is luxurious. Like, I am very, very toasty.